Hello, hello, and welcome. My name is MiniBetrayal, and this is Satisfactory. So, last episode we got some automatic power production. Today we're going to start off. We're going to start off by getting some health. We're going to see what we can do to increase the production of reinforced iron plates and rotors, I guess, because both of these require screws in vast quantities. You can see it requires 120 screws per minute, but this belt can only supply them at 60 per minute. But we now have some faster belts. So, let's see. This assembler here can make 90 screws per minute, which means, yeah, 1.5 of these assemblers making screws can saturate a Mark II belt. So that makes 15 iron rods per minute. That uses 15 iron rods per minute. Okay, so it's 1-to-1 here. So let's think. If I... Yeah, okay. So I'm going to get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of that, and that. Oh, by the way, when I built it, I realised I did miss out a couple of these joining belts here between the mergers, but I fixed that off camera. Just so you know, but it doesn't matter anyway because I'm getting rid of them. Okay, conveyor merger pointing out that way. So these ones, whoops. They'll come out there and I'll extend that and move the walkway in a little bit. In fact, we do need some, whoops. No, it's this belt I want to get rid of, that's right. Yeah, we do need to continue sending rods down there, so I will actually extend this and move the walkway now. So get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. And one more. Yeah, that's all of them. Okay, let's extend the foundation. And I now no longer need that splitter there. So this guy is going to come out to there, I think? No, more. Come out to there. Oh no, it can go out one more than that. So let's put the pole there first. Okay, third time's the charm, there. Then curve around to join that. So we're still supplying iron rods. Then I want to build another constructor. And facing this way. Encroaching others' clearance. Oh, there's still a belt here. Okay, let's try that again. Build a constructor. And I want to line it up with them. There we go. Then that'll feed into that one, and you, please make screws. So you use 15 per minute. Okay. Now, these three, I need to condense down to 2 belts. So let's tidy up here a little bit. Okay. So I might need to move that power pole. I will almost certainly need to move that power pole. So what I'm thinking is a merger facing that way. Where's the... on this line here. So that gets built there. And that could be a problem. But this needs to be a Mark II belt in there. I think I did get that to work somehow. Encroaching others' clearance. Does it not like the fact that there's a belt here? could you possibly be encroaching the clearance of? Alright, let's move the merger out by one. So it didn't... Okay. Didn't like it there, so let's build it there. Means I'll need to move the whole belt, but oh well. Okay. Then a little bit further out, I want, in line with this, another merger. Yep, I'll need to move this belt out as well. And then Mark II belt leading... No, not yet. Mark II belt leading from this constructor. Coming out further than that. Mark II belt. Leading into that merger. Then here I want a splitter with its input on the left. There. With... I think I could actually get away with slow belts here. Yeah, so for the sake of saving cost, that one can be a slow belt. This one needs to be a fast belt. And then... Whoa! Whoops. But I can... Did I actually build the belt between there? Yes. This one can be a slow belt. Yes, I do need to move that power pole. Okay. I will move that. Fix that up in a little bit. Okay. So, if I find some kind of vantage point so we can see what's going on. This one, no, I'll start with the middle. This one splits, sends half that way and half into here. And then each of these, they get merged with a full constructor. So, the outputs of these two mergers then have what should be 120 per minute, in theory. Okay, I'm going to extend the foundation this way. Just a little. Well, that much. Let's see. So I know that those belts line up there. If I might have to just do a little bit of a shimmy up this way. So if I belt there, shimmy into there, and then this guy is going to have to come around. See if I shimmy here instead. Will that work? Oh. No, the other side. There we go. Come along to there-ish. It'll do. It's not the neatest in the world, but it will do. Okay, I then need to repower these two and that one. So I need some poles. Can I still squeeze a pole in there? No. We'll move out the pole to there. And I'll put a pole there as well. Hook that up to that one. 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 And then where's a pole with a free connection? Do you have a free connection? Yes, you to you. Okay, that turns these constructors on. In theory. Okay, and then what? We need to colour these, of course. Where's my colour gun? There. So, splooge, 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 splooge and the power poles as well. Okay. Then, coming back down here, we need to dismantle these belts. And these belts. And then swap these out for Mark IIs. Now, onto that side. There we go. And then to there. And then in there. You come down to... Oh, can't afford that. Let's just grab a few more reinforced plates. Yoink. Mark II. There we go. From there to there. There to there. There to there. Okay, now this should be working much better. Now in theory this is only being provided at 120 per minute, so this shouldn't be running at 100%, but it should be running much better than it was. So it currently says 51%. I don't know how often this number's recalculated. 54%. We might come back and check that again in a little bit. Let's check the other one. So all of those screws zooming in. It's up to 87%. This one now should be able to run at 100%, making it 5 per minute. Okay, so that should now greatly help out with the production speed of reinforced iron plates and rotors. There was one other place I wanted to have a quick look at, which is over at the coal power, because if you remember, the coal miner is on a pure deposit, which means that it can produce up to 120 per minute. So I may as well help things out by throwing down a fast belt, right? Okay, now this splitter is splitting it two ways, so I only need fast belts up to this point. Now, will it let me just upgrade? Yes, that's nice. Okay, and then that one. And that one. And that one. Okay, now they should all be conveyors Mark II. Mark II, Mark II, Mark II. Okay, now I'm not using nearly that much coal, so I don't really need to do that at this point, but it is being done. Okay, right, what do I want to do next? Now, oh, I think there's a summer sloop up there. Anyway, I want to make motors, I think it was. I don't think I can make them now. Let's go back to the main base and check out milestones. Okay, so we've only got tier 4 ones left to do. These need rotors, modular frames, wires and cable. Except Logistics Mark III, which actually needs motors. So we can get steel production or improved melee combat. Steel production actually unlocks the motor. It gives us a minor Mark II as well, actually, which doubles our resource production. Okay, well let's set this as the milestone, because I can easily do this one. We need rotors, modular frames, wires and cables. So I do need to do a little bit of crafting for that, so I shall do that. I need to pick up some wires first. And done. Okay, so we'll launch that. I need to craft myself a couple more wires, so I'll do that as well.
Steel production unlocked. Foundry and improved miner included to ensure efficiency of new pipelines. A collection of new, more complex parts is now available for craft.
Okay, have we got any mammable research? Oh, we've done the yellow power slug. So what does that do?
The crystals on this slug can be harvested and converted into 2 power shards that function with current fix-it technology. Several buildings would be capable of performing over 100% capacity if infused. The derived blueprint is now accessible in hub tier.
Huh. Okay, so that should be easy. So a yellow power slug can be turned into 2 2 power crystals, or whatever they're called. Power shards. I just need to research it. Okay, well, we'll queue that one up. Right. Now, what does the space elevator need? I think it's modular frames and motors, off the top of my head. Yes. So let's go and automate some modular frames. Okay, so a modular frame takes in reinforced iron plates and iron rods. Iron rods are easy. Reinforced iron plates uses quite a lot, so we might actually want to make another iron plate assembler machine. I think I will do that. I'm not quite sure where I will put things yet, but let me do some rearranging and I will show you what I come up with. Okay, so all done here, apart from one thing which I have only just remembered. Where's my colour gun? There it is. Can I get it from here? Yep. Oh, and that was my last colour gun ammunition as well. Okay, so let's talk through what we've done. Firstly, I had some plate assemblers down, or plate constructors I should say, down here that weren't being used. So I have basically turned 3 of them into things making screws. And with those making screws, what am I tripping on? Oh, that. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, so similarly to how we did upstairs, we've got 3 constructors feeding into 2 Mark II belts. Each of those Mark II belts feeds into one of these guys, who makes reinforced iron plates. The remaining constructor I had down here, I now have making plates from ingots. So these make plates at a rate of 15 per minute, which means, hang on, I think I may have screwed up my numbers. Bear with me. Okay, so my numbers actually were slightly off. Turns out, because I made 2 mistakes actually. Let's put that away. Come over here. Yeah, so as I was checking the numbers for iron plates, I read that it makes 30 per minute. But no, it uses 30 iron ingots per minute and makes 15. So, I have... so that was the first mistake. The second mistake is because I changed a bunch of iron plate constructors to iron rod constructors, I wasn't fully utilising everything that's coming out of the smelting area. I'm still not fully utilising it. I'm using 15 per minute less than what I'm making. So currently I am making 60, 120, 240 iron ingots per minute, and I am using 225 of that. I think. Something like that anyway. I'm 15 short of whatever I can make anyway. So I could throw in another iron rod constructor, but I don't need it. I'm still slightly short on the number of iron plates I need. I'm making 45 iron plates per minute. I really need 60, but oh well. It will do for now. Now we've got Mark II miners, and we can double our mining production. I will probably come back and redesign this area at some point anyway. Well, actually, to save myself some sanity, probably what I will do is I will find another area with some iron deposits and build another production line from scratch. Anyway, so as I was saying, we have... Oh, missed one. Yes, so I have iron rod production over there, iron plate production over here. Those iron rods go into screws, go into assemblers making... so 2 new assemblers making reinforced iron plates. And they get their plates from... So these 3 iron plate assemblers, they get merged here, and they get split here. Which is kind of pointless now I think about it, because they effectively each get 1. Anyway, so they're getting slightly less than the 20 plates a minute they want. So they're not running at 100%. They're getting 15, so they should be running at about 75% each. But that's okay. Then the output of these, they come along this way into this merger. If I can get on top of it. It's a bit quieter over here. And they feed into this assembler, which is making modular frames. Where does this guy get his iron rods from? Upstairs, where it's just split off this line. I've also calculated these numbers. In total we need 42 iron rods per minute. These make 15 each per minute, so we're making slightly more iron rods per minute than we need. And then oh yes, also the constructors, they kind of stick through the ceiling a little bit, but oh well. Yeah, they're taller than the assemblers are taller than the constructors, is what I was trying to say there. So yes, they come out onto a belt over here. At the moment, they are just feeding into a storage. And so how fast is this guy working? 60%, because he's getting 75% of 10 per minute. So yeah, he's getting 7.5 reinforced plates per minute, which is, yeah, about 60%, so that works. Anyway, so I'll just put them into a storage for now, but what I really want to do is, actually, let's just shimmy around here a bit. Let's put it there. We'll just take it out of that storage, onto that side of the belt. There we go. Oh, no. Don't stand in the belt while you make it. There. And we'll take it over to the space elevator. Okay, so yeah, it'll take forever and a day for them to get here, but eventually they will start plugging in. Oh, I thought I would have picked some up when I deleted belts. Apparently not. But they will start making, or start providing, the modular frames to the space elevator. Then we need to start working on motors. So I'll just pop that down so I can see what we need. Now, a motor is made from a rotor and a stator. A stator is made from wire and steel pipe. Steel pipe is made from steel ingots. Steel ingots are made with iron ore and coal. So we've actually got quite a lot to do for this next step. Right, so let's think. What I would like to do is find some coal that's nice and close to some iron. Let's think. Oh, I'm back here. Let's do some milestones. So that one needs rods, plates, and wires. It's too easy. Okay. And then the next one, improved melee combat. Yeah, that one should be easy. Okay, I heard the bang, so the machine's coming back. Smashes through my space elevator. There we go. Oop. Right. Should have everything I need on me. So, we want some of them, 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 some of them. Go.
Milestone reached. R&D
Okay.
have inflated your pocket dimension and have provided an improved Xeno Zapper with increased strength and range.
Xeno Basher. Right, so we need 5 modular frames, a few more cables, and we need another Xeno Zapper, which needs some reinforced iron plates. And okay, let me make that. Ba-boom. Okay, what does this look like? Xeno Basher. It's a big one. It's got a nice vroom sound to it. Anyway, that's massive, so let's take it off the screen. Alrighty then. Things are progressing. See, 74 of them so far. I made quite slowly, so I guess we'll just have to wait. Okay, so yes, I think we will leave it there for this episode. Next episode we'll start looking at steel production. Hopefully by then we'll have a good portion of the space elevator modular frames done. And we can start looking at, I don't know, whatever comes next, I guess. Because, yeah, doing the space elevator, that'll unlock another, I think it's another 2 tiers. Tiers 5 and 6, we can see what's there. Oh, emergency, emergency, emergency. Where's the button I'm looking for? No. That one. It's too far away, damn it. Emergency solved. In the meantime, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.